Hello again. Yeah, so my usual spiel, I would really enjoy it if the town board were to pass a resolution in support for the New York Health Act. I did bring the petitions that I've been getting. I'm not going to give them to you guys. They're for my lovely record keeping. But there's 19 pages here, 18 signatures on each page, and that's just me going around. So, I mean, as a single income father, it's not the easiest thing to do. I'm sure you could probably understand why my daughter is not the happiest when I pull out the clipboards. I mean, if we were to have about 20 people like me going around getting signatures, I'm sure we would have a lot more. So, I mean, it's not an issue that's fringe by any means. I think, most New Yorkers, I would say the majority, think that people should have universal, health care, that we should not deny people for health insurance. I know this board has mentioned that they don't have that you don't have the appetite. I understand today is a perfect example of where you had a lengthy amount of speakers on a very contentious subject that is very important. And I can understand how state legislation is not necessarily something some people can pour over in less than 10 minutes. So I understand that. But nonetheless, the city of Buffalo has been able to do it. The town of Cheektowaga has been able to do it. I mentioned that we should probably put this to the ballot. We could have the citizens have a decision on whether we should have a resolution in support of the New York Health Act. And I mean, some have mentioned this isn't the proper forum, this isn't the proper venue. Well, I've reached out to state senators, I've reached out to assembly members, and the last conversation I had was with State Senator Sean Ryan. I had to go bug him at a candidate forum. It was real fun. He really enjoyed it. He mentioned, well, we have 80% of people have health insurance in New York, or maybe over 90% of people have health insurance in New York. And I said, okay, well, we have 2.8% of children that don't. So even if you have a lot of people that do, or even vast majority of people that have health insurance, children should not go without health insurance. And we need to make sure that that's taken care of. Also, I mentioned that at the federal level, we're probably going to start seeing some cuts to Medicaid. So it's better that if we as a state stand up and say, no, we're going to take care of our people, we're not going to let them suffer. I think that shows that we are compassionate, that we have humility. So that's just how I have my thoughts. Does anybody have any thoughts on putting it to a public vote? I know Councilwoman O'Malley mentioned, how many other municipalities have brought it up to a vote with their citizenry. I would strongly guess no, but I think that it's reasonable for us to do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Councilman Zerk, do you have anything you want to add?
No, we're good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is there anyone